Morning folks, it is morning where I am anyway. I'm just going to cook myself a breakfast again in the van. I've moved the van, I'm out the back at the moment. I'll show you in a little while. I'm in the alley behind my house, so got like this sort of private road where we have garages, but I'm the only one who really uses it at the moment. It's going to change soon. There's a guy up the road who's going to do some building work, and he wants to build some sort of outbuilding at the end, not for a car, but for his son likes to play a little bit of loud music, I think. So he's finding a little place where he can do that. I'm just going to light my gas. I was out here yesterday and I did record myself. I did record myself on a different device on some, well, it's an old GoPro. So an old GoPro. And I set it on this sort of timer thing, movement timer thing, so that I could, turn it on, walk around here, and get on with me. Recording, and it kept going off after every bleeding 3 minutes. So I kept going and walking back over there and making a bit of movement. So anyway, I'm pleased with my grill. I've got to say, it really does. It really does do well. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. I think it's on properly, but it appears to be. Yeah, it's glowing nice on both sides. So yeah, I'm just going to do myself a little bit of bacon and an egg, and I'll do my toast first, cause I don't know why really, but I will. I'll do one side of my toast, I think. I'll pull it out, put my bacon in, then I could just leave my bacon and that underneath to get warm, I suppose. I don't know. Like that. This is quite a good old hob, this, because it's really nice and easy to control. You can control the flame really nice. So anyway, got an egg in my top pocket, like you do. Why wouldn't you have an egg in your top pocket? Let's get a bit of gear out, a bit of butter for my egg. And actually I can lubricate a bit of that's only right down now. That's do well. Nice little pan I've got there for a single egg. So I'll just do that. Be nice. Lovely jubbly. Oh, that was like a minute. Yeah. So I thought I'd have a little bit of egg and bacon, get the metabolism working. Still bandaged up. I went to the outpatients at the plastic surgery unit, and they wasn't overly happy with my finger, and mainly because of me, because I got it wet one day, and then the following day I've done a little bit of polishing on the van, and I wasn't using that hand, but as I was sort of balancing myself, or keeping myself upright. Oh, see how quick that is a bloody good grill, that. Too good. Mind you, I don't mind burnt toast anyway, so I don't care. In fact, I bloody love burnt toast. Bacon gone. There it is. Yeah. I used to eat loads of burnt toast. I used to get it for nothing. I used to go down to the local cafe for a load of people, for people I worked with, and because I used to think go to his cafe, he used to give me save me all the burnt toast, which was nice because I love it. And some people say it's not good for you, but well, I'm 61 now, so and, unless it sends you mad, of course, then that'll be the fucking reason I'm fucking not in the right frame of fucking mind sometimes. But yeah, do you know what I should have done before I've done that? Because I can't cut the egg and bacon, so I'm going to cut the toast in half and I'll make a sandwich. And I ain't got to worry about too much then. So yeah, so I wasn't too pleased, but that said, they sent me on my way with some dressings so that I can do it myself. So that's what I've got to do today. Every 3 days now. We'll go back in a fortnight, well, a fortnight from last Thursday. And every 3 days I've got to dress it. So today I'm going to dress it, clean it, dress it myself. And yeah, I mean, it feels a lot better, but it's a bit tingly all the time. I don't know what permanent damage I've done. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I'm not in any great pain or anything like that, or not in any pain really. So that's that. It gets warm in here when this hob's on, I can tell you. And that radiator, and I've got one of these. I've got one of these things I tested out the other day, and that went quite well. I think when it's really frosty in here, I'm going to do it again and show you, because I think they're really handy. I mean, I've got a little gas fire in here as well, but it does need servicing. Worked all right when I took it out, but since I've put it back in, it ain't working so well. So I've got to have a look at that. But that, you know, I think that was about 12 quid on Amazon, and you put it on your hob, and yeah, put it on your hob, and it's you know, moves the heat around, you know, it sort of spreads the heat, radiates the heat about. It was still a little bit cold, obviously at ground level, but I didn't have it on for overly long. I've also got one of these little top, you know, stoves, which I might try it on the ground just to see, you know, what sort of, you know, how well it can warm up from there on the ground. Probably not the safest option, but you know, it's an option. There we are. Let's get some of this, these fumes out of that. Cooks that in lovely now, I'll tell you. Right, how's the bacon doing? Bacon's doing smashing. Right, so if I take that off of there like so, I'm just gonna move. Oh shit! I'll tell you, I can't. Didn't mean to do that. I don't really want that to cook from underneath. I'll tell you what though, that would be a nice dual thing. You can actually, there's a nice bit of heat coming out from over the top of that, from the grill where you've got the grill vent. A nice bit of heat there. Be a nice area to warm things up, I think. Egg's cooking lovely. And you know what? I think the bloody egg is cooking better on this hob than it bloody well does on the hob indoors. In this pan, this type of pan. So, well, that should cook the toast pretty quick, and it is. Excuse me. I don't think I'm quite far enough under. That's what I've got to do. I've got to try and learn how far that grill can go under, so that everything's nice and in the middle. Because it's only about 8 inches square, so that's what I've got to learn to do. But yeah. Oh, I've got my butter ready. What do my knife over there? Okay, let's see what. I need to get a bit of butter out. Warm that up, I think, because that ain't going to go so well. Let's see how that goes. Well, yeah, slightly burnt again, but as I say, I'll live with that. move that just under the fracture. We'll turn that right down. Where is it? That's right on the low now. Put that over there. I'm going to put my bacon on the top of that, over the top of that. It's frying off a little bit now. I've got a spider on me, I think. You know, I have. I feel something on my head. A little spider or something. Or a little bug. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that was. Tiny little bug. Mind you, it's probably coming out of the vent, isn't it? So it's sitting up there. Hopefully it's nothing sinister. Right, let's get me toast buttered while it's under there, nice and warm. Okay. 1, 2. Under there. Turn everything off. If I can. That's off. That's off. That's off. Right, we're all off now. Butter me toast. Cut a nice crust. So well, it's a crust. Cut in half now, obviously. And yeah. So what I'm going to do now. So I'm not organised here. This is why I'm practising in here, so I can start to get organised, and I realise, so I know what I've got to do. You know, if I ever get out there, which I think is going to happen pretty soon, I can tell you. Yeah, I think I'm going to be out there pretty soon, folks, because yeah, I'm getting a little bit fed up. Look at that, lovely. Yeah, I'm getting a bit fed up, really, and I'm going to get out a bit more. Start me journey, as they say. Don't get me wrong. I've got a wonderful wife. Fantastic. I'm not going to complain about that. The kids are all great. But I'll say, as great as they are, and I love them, I've got like half of them are still at home. Half of them are still at home because, obviously, who the fuck can afford to buy a fucking house now? You know, my poor daughter wears bloody her socks off, and no matter how hard she fucking works, they can't be. The partner's got a reasonably good job, and you know, they can't borrow enough money. She's self-employed. That's the problem, and that causes you a lot of problems when you're self-employed. She's an hairdresser, and she works for my house, so I can be quite busy. This house can be quite busy on days, and that sort of I like me sort of own space a lot. So you know, it does cause a few issues, but nothing great, really. I do have an occasionally. Excuse me while I take a bite of this. I had to put it in a sandwich because I find it difficult to cut. But, I have to use sort of that finger, and it's just not. It's uncomfortable. So for the time being, I'll eat sandwiches and whatever. And eat me food the American way, you know, but they don't use a knife anyway, do they? Most of them. They cut with their forks. I've been doing that. But yeah, that's working fine. Still got to get me water plumbed in. I bought a new pump, so I've got to get me water plumbed in. I've got that be for me like washing up and just washing my hands and whatever else. And I've got this device here, which is quite a clever little thing, if you can see that. So you get in a minute. What that does is you fill it with it's stainless steel. You can fill it with hot water, cold water, and then it's sort of right. You fill it up with water. That sits in that position, and then you pump it out. So that'd be handy for nice bit of drinking water. So, you know, so sorry about that. Sorry, you got to watch me eat, but I can't edit. So what I do is, you know, I turn my phone on, I walk in front of it, I do my bit, and when I finish, and I upload it, because that's the best I can do. And I'm just stupid when it comes to like going on computers and stuff. Unless someone shows it, if someone shows me, I'm fine. But yeah, I've got to be shown. Sorry. I can't even really find it difficult to follow instructional videos on computer type stuff. I'm alright with mechanical stuff because I know my way around mechanical stuff, you know. But when it comes to the computer stuff, I find it difficult. It's all a bit technical, isn't it? What have I been doing else other than that? Not a lot, really. I've got to prepare for Halloween because we always have a nice little display on Halloween outside, and I'll show you that on the day, or even before the day. Have a Halloween display. I'll do it on a short. I won't make too much of it, but I've got to make some sort of cottagey thing out the front with some witches in it, and just decorate with all the old shit I've got, because I've got some old shit, I can tell you. So yeah, just decorate it, and then we love having the kids come round, seeing all their costumes, and we have a lot of kids where I live. We had over 300 last year knock on the door, not individually, obviously. Most of them in nice groups and that, the parents, and some of the parents dress up as well. It's always good, and they're always quite complimentary for our display, and we enjoy doing it. I do Halloween. I'll flag up for remembrance. We light up for Christmas, and I mean, there's always something out there. Autumn's got a few pumpkins out there and a nice little wreath on the door, and same in spring. Easter, we have a little bit of we have some decorations around for the grandkids. So, and I think, to be fair, I mean, a lot of people go, "Oh, bloody hate Christmas, hate this. Oh, why are they putting stuff in?" I still suffer with depression, and you know, we couldn't even afford holidays going away back. So you've got to look forward to something. So what I've done is I started looking forward to all these different events and thinking what I can do, and you know, and it gives you something to focus on, and it certainly helped me, and I'll encourage anyone to do that if you want to. If you do have a bit of depression, look forward to the events and stuff, and you know, say we're going to put a few flags out, and you know, look forward to your Christmas, look forward to even Easter. I mean, Easter's a thing, but it's family here. We have an Easter Monday dinner, and you know, we have an Easter egg on the Sunday for the grandkids. You know, mainly organised by my wife, I must say. She's very good. But as I say, the only thing I wish she'd say, look, I'll tell you what, let's sell the house and buy a van. But she won't. So, but yeah, excuse me again. I'm going to take another bite. Mm. Mm. But as I said, currently I'm parked in the sort of private road, if you like, alleyway behind my house, and you know, don't get bothered around here really. I mean, if anyone, I'll tell you, well, I live just on the I live within the London, the M25, so I live within the bloody ULEZ crap. But my van obviously is, if you, well, I don't know, it's obvious, but if you're not aware, my van's a 1982 Transit, so I'm exempt from ULEZ. I don't have to pay road tax, and I don't have to have an MOT. Although I still have to obviously make sure my vehicle is safe, and I know it's the people at the MOT station, so I'll make sure they have a look at it and check it out, make sure everything's right for me. So that's good. But yeah, I'm within that thing. If you've got a vehicle that is ULEZ compliant and you wanted to come to London, I could certainly show you where to park. And from where I am, there's a bus stop at the end of my road. One way will take you to an overground and the Elizabeth line. Is it the Elizabeth line? Yeah, the Elizabeth line. That takes you into London. And the other way is a district line, which again will take you into London. And different sort of, almost, you know, both north of the river, because you don't get a great deal of stuff going, but there's connections to go south of the river if you want to go south of the river. So yeah, somewhere to park. You could even probably find you, if your motor ain't too big, you can probably get yourself around the back here and tucked away. But other than that, normally there's a place. There's parking across the street from me. You won't be getting in anyone's way. You won't disturb anyone. No one will give a crap. So bear that in mind. If anyone does want to come this way, you're more than welcome. That fan's good. Takes all the position. I've got two of them. I've obviously got one there, and that sucks away all that. And I've got one just above the camera at the moment, so I can go in and out, or I can go out and out, and I can go in and in. But my plan one day is to have a small shower in here, and it'll be up this end, and I'm going to move this bed up here, and I'm going to have all the kitchen stuff over that side. So yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people say, oh, you don't need a shower in a van, but you know, it's a van. I mean, how much space do you need in a van? It is a van, isn't it? You know, they say, oh, don't give you enough room. Well, we ain't got a great deal of room in a van anyway, so have a shower in it if you can. I mean, I'm going to have a fixed shower, so it will be a box, really. I mean, a lot of people have showers and they integrate them, don't they, in some way, and so they can put them away, and it's never in the way. But to me, once that bed's there, I can have them doors open. I'll still be I can still sit in this position, looking out the windows that way if I wish. I'm gonna have some shelving across the tops. That one's obviously gonna have to move because the bed and the sofa will be there, so that will come out of the way. I'll put some, a shelving unit right across there, but tuck it in a little bit so I don't hit my head. Same again, above the bed, I'm going to have some shelving, cupboards, but obviously not too far out. But I'm going to obviously, when you get up, you step forward anyway, didn't you? So I can have a fair bit of, they can come out a fair bit, come down a bit. It's just a matter of, what works, isn't it? That was lovely, that. Excuse me. Talking with my mouth full. But it was. I didn't make my tea out here today. I brought it out. I'd already had one made, so I brought it out with me. Brought it out from indoors. Yeah, So yeah, as I said, I'll show you this again. Yeah, so basically you open her up, take them out, you fill it up, put that back, push that down, that pops up as you see. Let's put it down. So it sits in that position. As soon as you pop it up, it sits that, it slots into a like a pumping mechanism, and you pump, and there you go. So that's going to be me drinking water, to be honest with you. I was going to make one because I've got a couple of stainless steel fire extinguishers, and I was going to use the stainless steel and put a tap at the bottom, etc, etc. But then it's come along and I thought, what's the matter? I could probably get about 60 quid each for these bloody fire extinguishers as well, if I cared to sell them. So yeah, I'll tell you what, it's taken just on a little, show you the alley a bit. I'm sure I've shown you before, but I'm in a right mess at the moment, to be honest. Let's bear with me, folks. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to open the doors. So as you can see, unfortunately, because of my bloody hand, I ain't been able to tidy up properly. So poor old fire engine, ain't had nothing done on it for ages. Although I've got it running, as you may have seen on my short. If you look at my shorts, I've got a picture of me getting it running. Yeah. So that's it. So as you say, me set up, I've still got to insulate around here. Just put a couple of spare bits of wire coming down here, run them down from the fuse box. Got a bloody hell of a leak around this thing. That's why that pan's there. It sort of comes through as an old air and it drips in at the pan, so is it getting all the insulation wet. Dirty windows. Yeah. So again, yeah, got to do that. But all this cover, all this, this exists in the old. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why this bloody thing don't focus very well. Yeah, the ceiling and the sidewalls are in this like papered ply. Sorry about it. I don't know why this it won't focus sometimes. And I've changed my phones over because this was happening on my other phone, and this is not a new phone. It was new, but old, if you like, new old stock, if you like. So yeah, I'll try and move a little bit slower, maybe it'll fare. But yeah, now I was thinking of covering all this with some, with like the cork underlay, because I want to keep the natural colours. I'm going to get rid of all this grey stuff as well. Might keep colour grey cushions, but I've got a nice green. They call it teddy bear cover, duvet, and some pillowcases. Just picked up at Aldi, by the way. It was really reasonable price. I think I've got the lot for sort of something like 25 quid, if that, to be honest with you. So yeah. Anyway, so terrible mess outside. That's me wood store there behind that black sheet and that for indoors. Can't see much, can you? So as I say, I'm just in the alley, all a bit steamed up out the front, so you ain't seeing a lot of that. But yeah, right, let's put this down. You probably won't see me now because I've probably ballsed it up. But yeah, so that's it really. So I don't know how long I've been warbling on for, talking a load of shit I could do. But yeah, I just want to get out there. I was watching, I don't know if anyone else watches him, Mad Mark's van life, and he was at some sort of beachy area, seafront area. I think it was in Eastleigh. And that's the sort of places I want to go. It was lovely weather down here, mind you. It wasn't too bad here. It started off grim, but it wasn't too bad here. Hopefully it'll be the same today. But what am I going to do with the rest of my day now? I don't know really. As I say, I've got things to make for my Halloween display, but it's a bit awkward. But I'll plod along. I might do a little bit in here. I want to get some insulation up the top there. Insulation around the sides. That area there, I know I've said it before, what I'd really like to do is open that right up so that I've got like a hatch that flips up. But I've got to build some build a decent frame around there to stop any, you know, don't want any too much movement, because it's only fiberglass roof, so you know I've got to support that. That ain't going to support, you know, all this steel. So yeah, I've got to do that before I go any further. So yeah, still got to insulate my doors. I've got a little bit more sealant to put in there. See a little bit of daylight here and there, and that's that. Anyway, thank you very much for if you managed to get through this. And all I'll say is please like. If you do like it, please do like it. Subscribe. Tell your friends about this silly old bastard that talks a load of nonsense, and it might even encourage them to do their own YouTube. Because as I say, I want to go out and about and share my experiences. Thanks a lot, and have a good day.